very distant. Wow, there it is. Box.
Hi, this is Spicy Chicken Cycling, and I was recently inspired by Luke from Soma to film some footage of my commute from my phone. I wasn't entirely sure what my goal was going to the video, but I've really enjoyed documenting the noises of riding a bike and the noises of the spaces that I bike through. Cars end up comprising a lot of the noise in my commute through uptown Baltimore. Baltimore in this area has its fair share of wide throughways that allow cars to go much faster than they really should in a mixed use area. And I think this contributes a lot to the amount of road noise they create with the tires on the road and the amount of cars that pass through. And even at peaceful intersections, the sound from loud engines and traffic on the expressway carries very well in the Jones Fall Valley. Even in the ambient noise of this clip at day, around 10 a.m., not a particularly busy time, you can see the road is fairly empty, but there is still a lot of residual noise as cars fade in and out and pass under the bridge. Not every part of my commute is as loud as the previous clips. This protected bike lane provides some relief from heavily trafficked roads and allows me to focus in on the sounds of my tires on the road and my front disc brake rubbing as I ride along. So I think that's a good thing. The noise in Hopkins usually tends to be pretty quiet, even though there is a road running through campus. It's never particularly heavily trafficked, and especially in the evening like this one, not nearly as busy. And it gives me some time to, again, kind of focus on the sounds of my bike as it goes over speed bumps and to sing random video game music. This trail is not a typical fixture of my commute, but with a day off, I wanted to go out and get some more miles in. And at this point, I had the idea to document more of the sounds of my riding, so I went for this ride with that in mind. This is the Jones Falls as it passes underneath the 83 Expressway. As you can tell, very noisy. Makes sense under a highway. And then quiet. This trail system at Lake Roland can be pretty quiet on a cold day, but other portions are much, much busier on a nice day as they follow along a old train track, kind of cutting through the rolling hills of Baltimore City as you enter into the county. But then there is a nice climb back up to Charles Street. But you can enjoy the sounds of Race Kings on pavement. Very nice. I like this clip because there's some ambient noise of an idling Amtrak train as we are right over Penn Station. And now, time for a live
Motherfucking bike.
bike check.
My glove is a giant hole in it. The bike got panniers from 2 changes of clothes. The rear blinking light. The front 500 lumens. Got my oversized bottle cage from my Nalgene. Just put these grips on. Pretty comfy, but they kind of really clash with the rest of what's going on, but I'm gonna make it work. This is it.
Again, my concept of what I wanted this video to be was definitely all over the place. The Baltimore City cycling community has a thing called photo tag, and it's a lot of fun. It's tag, but with photos. And this one had me all the way out in East Baltimore, in Greektown, on some very, very busy roads. Also, very loud. And so that closed out a good week of commuting and riding. And thanks for watching. Stick around, because I might post more videos. We'll see.